Yeah.
Part 2.
And the battle lose the
Verdant
cutscene.
wind. Ethereal moon. Reunion at dawn.
Is that the trope name?
That's my trope.
It is Imperial Year 1185. Nearly 5 years have passed since the fall of the monastery at Garreg Mach, and war continues to plague the lands of Fódlan.
And the man with the deer helmet.
Ferdiad
Deer
has
Slayer.
been captured. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in shambles. The Leicester Alliance is on the verge of collapse, fractured by 2 opposing factions. Those who support the Adrestian Empire and its ruler, and those who seek her demise. Meanwhile, under Emperor Edelgard's rule of law, the Adrestian Empire continues to expand its reach. The path to a new Fódlan, unified by imperial strength, may yet be in sight.
Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you.
You can really do the I'm still sleepy.
I'm still sleepy.
You are a complete and utter fool! Have you not changed one bit? Get on your feet. Right now. I'll coddle you no more. You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
Hey, are you awake?
What? We're back in our normal clothes. Where am I?
We're fine.
We're in a village at the base of the monastery. What are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river. Garreg Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
What do you mean?
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Seiros isn't there anymore. Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... well, you know. Anyway, I've heard some thieves have been spotted around those parts these days.
What year is it?
Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's the ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that?
The Millennium Festival.
Alright, everyone was supposed to meet up.
Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing it all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going?
To the monastery.
Are you crazy? I told you. They say thieves are running amok up there. And there's plenty of other dangers, too. Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery. You just remember I tried to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead.
No need to worry about me.
Unbelievable.
You overslept, Teach. Pretty rude to keep the fella waiting like that, wouldn't you say? What's with that surprised look, my friend? You didn't really think I'd given up on you coming back, did you? Can you feel it? A new dawn is finally here. Not just for us, though. No. For all of Fódlan. It's been 5 long years. Where have you been, Teach? You don't really expect me to believe that you've been napping this whole time, do you?
I was sleeping.
It's a good one. Except that's not your lying face. I guess I've got no choice but to believe you. You're not exactly normal to begin with, so it's not a huge stretch to imagine you sleeping for that long. And this is where you say, just kidding, right? If this is a rib, now's the time to fess up.
It's the truth.
You must be insane, and yet... fine. I believe you, okay? But that means you don't know anything that happened after your last battle, right? I guess it's on me to catch you up. As you can see, Garreg Mach was crushed by the Empire and was never restored. The monastery is in ruins, and the town is in pretty bad shape too. Can you guess why?
Rhea died.
Her body was never found, and the Empire never declared that she'd been killed, so no telling. All we know for sure is that Rhea suddenly vanished during that battle 5 years ago. The Knights of Seiros have apparently been searching all over Fódlan for her, but the fact that this place is in ruins tells me they still haven't found her.
She could have been captured and added, and brought in for their nefarious experiments.
Well, yeah.
Who knows?
We must find her.
True. I've got a mountain of questions I'd like to ask her after all. But I'm not so sure whether it would be good for her to return as the Archbishop. Rather, with her gone... never mind. This could be a dangerous conversation. Before we discuss the state of affairs in each territory, are you hungry? You must be. It's not much, but I did bring some food with me. Let's eat up and go from there. Whew, I am stuffed. Even the most humble of meals taste great with the right company. By the way, Teach, do you remember the night before the ball? I know it was 5 years ago, but we promised that the Golden Deer House would reunite during the Millennium Festival. Today's the day we promised to meet up, but no one's here.
It's still early. They must not like
They
us.
must not like us. Oh no.
You know everyone looked up to you, right? Or is this your way of telling me I was a lousy house leader? Let's wait just a little longer. You never know, maybe someone will show up after all. Hey, Teach, just waiting around sounds boring, so why don't we get in some exercise? You know, help with digestion and stuff. You must be in bad shape if you've been sleeping for 5 years. It'll do you good to get your body moving again.
You want to work out?
Something like that. Look, if you come with me, you'll understand. Oh, and don't forget your weapons, okay? I want to make sure neither your leadership nor your skill with a blade have dulled.
Probably the thieves.
Oh. Yeah, maybe there are thieves out back.
In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Imperial loyalist Cornelia has subdued all regions of the former royal house of Blathed to prevent further revolt. Prince Dimitri has been sentenced. Now, the backbone of the former kingdom, Houses Gautier and Fraldarius, struggle to continue the resistance. Cornelia, operating out of the royal palace, has accepted the support of the Empire to build an army and plots to wipe out all remaining kingdom forces. In the Leicester Alliance, House Regan leads an anti-imperial faction, while House Gloucester directs the Empire's supporters. Despite the undeniable threat of fracture, the Alliance's adept new leader, Claude, deftly maintains the outward appearance of a unified front. In Enbar, the imperial capital of the Adrestian Empire, Emperor Edelgard fights to strengthen her regime. She has extended her reach to the kingdom by inciting a coup and continues to draw its former lords under her influence in pursuit of controlling all of Western Fódlan. In the meantime, the Knights of Seiros have been dispatched to find Archbishop Rhea, who remains missing despite their searching. Left unattended, the monastery at Garreg Mach has fallen to ruin and become a haven for thieves.
I'm really looking forward to New Game Plus because you actually unlock Dimitri's frazzled hairdo.
What do you mean?
Permanently. Like you
but
saw.
He also had an eye patch.
Yeah, you don't unlock that. But the non-spaghetti hair, like I'm looking for. I'm looking forward to that. So I don't have Spaghetti Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, Claude's new hairdo is terrible. So I'm glad we're getting him out of the way first.
The thieves are here. Apparently they're trying to run off with treasures from the monastery.
What the? Intruders! Protect the goods!
It's not that it's bad. I actually think
This is gonna get expensive. Collect everything the thieves carried out.
No, not his current one. The
What's
New
my
Game Plus
strategy?
one.
Oh. I didn't know about the New Game Plus ones being separate.
Yeah.
Oh. And how is it bad?
It looks so dumb.
Describe it. You're an artist. Describe it.
He has like a headband on, but it doesn't fit his head. So
Is it too loose or too thick?
It's just
Or
too thick.
Tight. Sorry.
it's just too thick and it just looks bad.
Okay. Interesting.
All is going to plan.
At the
One
ready.
thing I was surprised by is just how thick Claude has gotten. Unless that's just his overcoat.
Might be his
That
overcoat to
seemed
some degree.
especially paunchy.
Oh, he's got Fail Not.
Fail not.
Fallen Star. That said, probably stick to the axe. Oh, he might be a special class, actually.
Oh yeah, he's on a much swifter looking dragon at this point. Or maybe it's
Sorry,
just a
but I
darker
must.
wyvern.
The appearance has definitely changed at the very least.
It won't be in vain.
But yeah, I like Claude's current hair. His grown-up hair looks great. It's his new game hair that looks dumb.
Not my best.
I probably should have clarified that better.
Too easy.
Another victory. Predictable.
Now, I wonder if you had chosen the blue faction,
I
would
must
it
lead them
have been
well.
having less trouble and the alliance would have been
There's
split
still more to learn.
No.
and partially taken over? No? Oh, okay.
I think the only thing that changes is that Dimitri's mental health is
Fought and won.
notably better.
Ah.
The weak.
Yeah, because I noticed that, as we suspected, Gloucester was immediately trying to aid the Empire.
to believe in. All is going to plan.
You're getting so much loot.
Piece of cake.
Could you believe I
Wait,
still
is
haven't
Claude
taken my
at level
second
40?
turn yet?
Or
but I
does
must.
he's at level 34. Is that where we left him off, or did they
I think
increase
so, yeah.
levels?
He gained a lot of EXP there. No, they don't have an escape point. Oh, there's a chest back here.
Now, wait a minute.
A couple of chests, actually.
So, we did strike Edelgard down. I'm still so upset that you messed up the cutscene.
I can go back before next time and get to the end of the...
Make a separate save that...
Well, I already have that separate save.
Uh-huh. But then you'd have to make sure that Claude is doing the finishing blow, too.
Should be fine. I mean,
Or
it's
an
not like
attack.
this game is very hard.
That's true. But in any case, one thing that I noticed with that last battle, she said, "Uncle,
Yeah,
come here." Is that creepy dude her uncle?
probably not.
The one that looks like Nemesis, but isn't? Hmm.
At least I don't. I personally don't think so.
This is also really nice music.
It is.
I like the choral music that they've started to incorporate.
Oh. Well, I
Oh.
guess we're gonna end up using. I should have put that away.
Let's do this right.
Oh, you've been using the blade?
No,
Has it been ruining
because I
its-
used up my fire spell. We automatically pulled it out,
A fitting outcome.
which is kind of annoying.
Ah.
Anyway, you're now just turbo training Claude. Not exactly by
I
choice,
fought
but
and won.
oh well.
I'll have to be clever.
After a certain point, if I were these thieves, I'd stop attacking and probably just leave.
Shot.
Too easy.
They really like having this ritzy monastery as their base of operations, though. It's probably the best real
I
estate that
must
they
lead them
have.
well.
True. But, like, the fact that two guys are soloing an entire army of thieves.
Oh, yes. The other ones would be fleeing. Wait.
The
Really,
barbarity
Lorenz?
is even worse than the rumors. On my honor as a noble, I will expel these ruffians.
Today was supposed to be a happy day, but the monastery is in such disrepair.
Over there. Is that the professor? And the others? Professor, you're alive! Guess we better handle this before I celebrate, though, huh?
You finally made it. I suppose virtue still exists in this crazy world after all.
Where's Raphael, though?
Oh, we'll get him. They show up every couple of rounds.
I see.
Hold a grudge if you must.
Look at how Claude is still using the
waiting
training
on
axe I gave them years ago. Like 5 years later, he's like,
He's built a reputation using wooden weapons.
the whole group. They're just these, like, weird, absurd people, and they're like, wait, hold on. Nope.
What happened?
What's my
I
strategy?
delayed my I wasted my action. I hit wait instead of convoy.
Yeah.
I wanted to put away the creator sword because I shouldn't be wasting that. That's stupid. I got a whole bunch of magic training to do.
This could turn the tides.
Yes, indeed.
Steady now.
Now, is he... Okay.
Shall we?
I don't remember Ignatz being level... Or, not Ignatz. Lorenz being level 23. Oh, no, he's still a warlock. They kept the classes. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was hoping they would have classed up.
Shall we?
Oh, she still has the axe on her, though.
Yeah. Anyway, going to gambit that man.
I got it!
I'm really liking the adult portraits of the characters. Like, her hair is a little weird, but like, oh well.
My orders?
It'll be interesting once we get to see the full 3D models.
I liked her old portrait more, I think. But I do like how Leonie has the ponytail on the side.
Yeah.
Alright, who's next?
And she has some cool armor now. But she still has the waist wrap
Amazing.
going on. She's a girl after my own heart. I love having just the shirt wrapped around her jacket.
Piece of cake.
So that's what I always do.
Oh, Ignatz and Leonie are both in their canon classes. So, are unique outfits. Same as the monastery models. Interesting. Damn it, Claude. Oh, I got both of us, too. Well, we're just gonna be hanging out here for a while.
I must lead them well.
Oh, a key.
Yeah, I have so
Try
many.
to keep up!
Ow.
Ooh.
Ooh, he's poisoned, too. Assist. Heal. Alternatively, recover. Recover!
Thanks for that.
And this is why I turned
At the ready.
the main character into a complete all-rounder.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
A fitting outcome.
Ah, he's still poisoned. Oh well. Let's see. Their stats get any better? Nope. Fine, just this once. I will use these two. And then they go back in the bin. At least their hair looks better.
He looks like a respectable mage. Like the little feather.
Feather? Oh, I see. And Lorenz looks significantly less weird.
An offensive sight.
Like he no longer looks like a strange Roswell
Too
gray
close for
man.
my liking.
He definitely still kept with the asymmetrical hair.
Yeah,
All
but at
swept
least
off to
it's
one
not
side.
weird.
So close.
Whoa! Look at that dragon dodge. Or the wyvern dodge.
Too easy.
Just sort of spun about.
Let's see how they like this. You can't.
Please stop. I would like to move, asshat.
Wander.
I'm so mad. I straight up can't move with either
Oh,
of them.
hey, look!
Is that the professor? And everyone else? If they're fighting, I gotta go help.
He's the least changed. He just has some more sideburn floof.
It's you! Here, I thought you were dead all this time. Could that be the professor's ghost?
Hey, you're late. Hurry up and help.
Ow. Oh, we go back to recovering Claude.
Sorry.
Person's kind of tough. Tempest Lance with it.
Ooh.
Alright, there we go.
Make a difference?
Abadit. Okay.
Alright, so you're slowly taking care of those thieves that were making a blockade around those characters.
Yep. I should have stuck him on a wall. Oh, Lorenz actually ended up with a lot of HP there. Oh, neither of these characters should move. That said,
So what's up with Lysithia's hair? Does she just have the two...
Let's make this quick.
she looks
Yeah,
nice.
she's like the two sections tied in the front, and I don't know if it's short now. Maybe it is. Or not.
Oh, that's not enough. Let's see, Hades.
Oh, I
That's
see.
enough.
She's wearing a veil thing on her head. So it's covering her hair.
I've got no time for mercy. I'll do my best.
Die, tree! We gained EXP for that.
Leave it to me.
I was really hoping Raphael would have grown a beard or something. He seems like the kind of guy.
Yeah, or at least some chin fuzz.
Yeah.
That would have made him look regal.
I just want him to have like a giant floofy beard or something to match his personality. Oh.
That's right. Aside from Sedith.
Nobody has a beard yet.
Wait, no, Eloise has a mustache, doesn't he?
So close.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, I don't know if anyone else had. Did Geralt have any facial hair?
I fought and won.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Hey, another Hexlock shield. Those are nice. Well, he looks less ridiculous now.
Gotta train harder.
He has laces around his chest rather than
Yeah,
buttons.
his shirt isn't bursting. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Ignatz is
I've
down.
been defeated. I'll withdraw.
Are you gonna...
We could split into 2 groups. If we hit them from the north and south, we can trap their leader in a pincer attack.
Were you going to reverse time in order to save Ignatz? But that would be a while.
Not really.
Okay.
It's Ignatz. There we go.
Steady now.
Okay. Ignatz hides in tree.
Sorry, but I must.
Okay. Get out of here. I was just like pointlessly attacking trees, and I shouldn't have.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what it boils down to.
My orders?
He's they can talk. Talk later. Murder first.
All right, who's next?
Is talk something new?
We could do it occasionally.
What's my strategy?
First, we must recover.
Huh, thanks.
Is that not right? Get rid of the poison? Oh, that
At the ready.
sucks.
Oh, a chest.
Neither of those guys can heal. I can't stand on the chest. Ah.
Shall we?
I'll do my best.
Let's see. No. Assist, heal. Actually, do I want to do that? What's Aura do? I think I've seen this spell before. I've seen it in the older games, but still.
I must keep going.
It's a pillar of light.
Let's make this quick.
I could warp Raphael. That'd probably be a bad idea. You know what? I know why I like Raphael's new look. He looks like he belongs in, as like a Fist of the North Star character.
Yeah, the first thing I thought
Shall we?
when I saw him was Bruce Lee with the floof hair and the martial arts.
Yeah. Oh, that's it's
take some
restore, not
strategy.
recover. Gotcha.
What's interesting is her pigtails just got further back and in almost the same spot.
Yeah.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
They just
And
retreated.
she suddenly went goth. All of her
can't
attire
afford
is
this.
in black.
Maybe?
Unless she's mourning her brother or someone and wearing black because of that.
Could be. Oh. Well, I didn't mean to do
Oops.
that.
At the ready.
I meant to murder the archer.
Mm-hmm.
Not open the chest. Chest can come later. Murder first. These characters have poison bows, and it
I
sucks.
fought and won.
Now, let's put away the armor slayer.
Shall we?
And none of these characters picked up.
There's another chest by you you
Yeah,
right
but
there.
nobody dropped the chest key, so
Oh.
we must wait.
Shall we?
Oh, he's... If we don't take damage, can we get poisoned? It doesn't look like it. That's good.
No.
Nope, she got poisoned anyway.
Wait, what?
That's
What's
cheap.
my strategy?
I would expect that poison would have to enter through an injury, so...
And yet...
Mm-hmm.
Stupid. Rainbow Plus. Ooh.
My orders? You've been alive all this time? Where have you been hiding? Never mind. Talk later.
Oh, I see. It just gives you bonus hearts.
Well then.
Steady now.
I'm gonna start walking everybody over. I don't think the thieves are gonna
I'll do
leave
my
their,
best.
like, central...
Leave it to me.
The central location. This guy is a chess key. Oh, bullion. Oh, no. But my peeps. Isaac.
Thanks for that.
Not sure if I like
make
Marianne's
this
hairdo.
quick.
It looks very similar to her old one, but her bangs are no longer half covering her eyes.
Yeah.
And it seems like a lot less hair is piled up in the back.
Now!
Again, we'll probably have to see based on, like, cutscenes and stuff.
Let's try this.
We've just been accustomed to their old models. I'm looking forward to seeing what the characters outside of our house look like too.
Yeah. It's a shame they don't join us too for this, but I understand why.
Mm-hmm.
Can't afford to slack off.
If you were playing the permanent death mode and you lost some of these, would you have characters that you had recruited from the other houses take their place, or what would have happened? I don't know.
Professor, boy, am I glad to see you. How did we end up in this situation? You're the best.
Let's see.
I'm interested in seeing what Seth and Flame look like too.
Seth and Flame just haven't changed.
They just look exactly the same.
Flame looks younger. Ah!
Ah!
Seth looks younger. Huh?
I wonder how Manuela and Hanneman have changed.
Manuela has just
It's
had the old lady droop.
Oh no! 5 years? You really?
Yeah, five years later, she's just like all jowly and stuff. Hanneman's mustache has just gotten bigger.
Hey.
So you can recruit some of them. You just need the right support levels. Oh, I've recruited everybody. The only characters I didn't recruit were the ones that I straight up couldn't.
Sorry.
Oh, good. Just a steel bow.
But you also never got up your levels with Rhea enough.
No, but
Which I have a feeling will change the outcome of the later end game.
I don't think so.
Pure grit. For
Nice,
Gerald.
Leonie.
I might just have to leave her as a paladin. We'll have to see
Still
what they
far
look
from the
like.
top.
But like her like default appearance looks really nice. Also, this music is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Very spacious sword.
Is she a sword?
Huh. Assist warp. Get out of here, Claude.
Oh yeah. Are you sending him to the other chest?
Sort of. He doesn't actually have any more
Keys.
keys.
At this point, are you just surrounding the bandit leader?
Yeah.
What's the bandit leader's name? Does he have a specific one?
I can check. Pilardo.
Nah, never heard of him.
In the older Fire Emblem games, you could actually,
It would be interesting if Pilardo had been one of the other students at the academy.
Oh.
Just became a bandit instead.
Yeah, they just
Thank
take
you.
one of the more notable-looking default students. That'd be amusing.
I fully grasped this topic.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's the bandit, not Pilardo.
Too easy.
Ooh,
Oh,
ouch.
Claude.
It's because of the archers.
Uh-oh.
What's going on? Just the fact that both of the archers are there.
No, he's going for,
Ignatz.
Ignatz. You know, Ignatz the extremely killable.
This could turn the tides.
Oh, convenience. Didn't need to get within range. You can just kill him from here. I forgot, she's got stupid range.
I've got no time for mercy.
As far as I can tell. Yeah, that guy will not move.
Okay.
That's good.
My moment has
Bad chance.
Hi!
You know what?
Crit.
You got yourself killed.
Most of you probably won't recognize it. But Claude 100% looks like Alita. Not Alita. Delita? Shoot, what was the, deuteragonist slash, like, rival character from, the original Final Fantasy Tactics?
I've never played Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah, you haven't. But somebody else might. I think it was Delita. Delita? Here? Man, I don't even remember. Okay. Oh.
Professor, it's been too long. I do want to chat, but first let's handle these criminals.
Yeah, Delita. Thought so. But he has like the same
much
hair
to
and
discuss,
chin
but first,
strap.
let us dispense with the riffraff. It is a noble's duty after all.
Continuously heal.
Very nice.
Good EXP. Axe of Ukon's
Vara. Vasara, yeah.
Fancy.
And it's nice to know that they've all survived the war. I would have been really disappointed if they killed off characters in between.
Speaking of killing people off.
No, I'm not the one you want. I guess I've got no choice.
No choice to do what? Die? I guess we could have done some dialogue with everybody talking to the professor, but oh well.
I aspire to be my best.
Holy crap, her magic stat is high.
It isn't looking good
Wait.
for us. Should we retreat?
So he revealed his true identity. Catch him and recover the treasure.
Huh. Alright.
Wait, what's his real identity? Can you hover over him?
Pilardo? I think his real identity is just Pilardo.
Is that... I'm trying to remember if it's of any significance.
Nope.
I want to learn even more.
To escape, you must pass your most difficult challenge yet. The wall! You fools! What did you think you could accomplish by going here? Oh, normally they spawned on the other side, but
What happened?
But
Did you have characters there?
yeah. Yeah, Raphael and Marianne were just sitting there. So it spawned them on the other side instead. That's hilarious. That couldn't have worked out better for me if I tried. Well, I mean, it maybe could have, but still. Let's see, is there any...
You should yield me a tidy profit. This had better work.
Really?
I really like this whole poison business.
Well, and those barrels.
Wait, how do you get on the other side?
Never let your guard down.
It's the game attempting to cheat.
King. Cheat bugger. Bugger it. Fists.
Punch!
Seemed appropriate.
Not my best.
Ooh, that's 2 bad levels in 1. That sucks.
I thought it would be easy money. Maybe it wasn't meant to be.
We took care of that. Are you sufficiently warmed up, Teach?
Did they just knock them out, or do they have a bunch of corpses to bury now?
Probably. I mean, the whole place is in ruins, so... It's part of the rubble now.
Ugh.
I'm exhausted. What gives, Professor? I was so excited to see everyone again, and then this happens. I'm still tired from the long journey. How did it come to this?
Let's all take a moment to catch our breath.
If you've got the spare time to play with those guys, the least you could do is prepare some tea.
They're all so very color-coded. They're
Blame Claude. But yes, they very much are. You have green, you have pink, you have yellow, you have other yellow, you
orange.
have orange, you have kind of dark.
You have indigo.
Oh well. Blame Claude.
Come on, those guys were thieves. We couldn't just let them get away. It seems they've been taking advantage of the church's absence and doing whatever they please here.
In any case, I'm glad that all of you are well.
That's the spirit, Marianne.
That was fun. In fact, I wouldn't mind romping around some more.
So, you were alive this whole time, Professor. I am not surprised. In fact, that is why I came here.
And it doesn't look like time has rusted your skills. That's a relief.
I'm just glad everyone's alive and well. On that note, let's move this reunion party somewhere else. Now that we've dealt with those violent bandits, we could potentially use this place as our base of operations again.
What could you possibly mean by that?
I'm talking about the Leicester Alliance taking over Garreg Mach Monastery. After all, it's right in the middle of Fódlan. It's a critical strategic location.
Are you suggesting that we fight back against the Empire?
Aren't you getting a bit ahead of yourself? The Alliance is in complete discord at present.
And, as leader of the Imperial faction of the Alliance, isn't Count Gloucester, your father, the main cause of that discord?
Yes, that is true. It was inevitable. Our house's territory is close to Imperial land, after all. Had we not consented to vassalage under the Empire, they would have invaded immediately.
Naturally. And, to be clear, I have no problem with your house maintaining its Imperial ties until we're sufficiently prepared to revolt. The Empire is the cause of the infighting. If we rid ourselves of them, the situation should resolve itself. That's why I'm thinking we should make this our base, raise up an army, and stir up some trouble for the Empire.
Now you're talking. Sounds like fun.
So then, Mr. Leader Man, Does this mean you intend to rope us into your little scheme?
Leader man.
My grandfather passed away. That means yours truly is officially the leader of the Alliance.
If we had a more reliable leader, perhaps the Alliance would not have been divided.
Think what you will. All I need to know is if you're in or you're out.
I'm happy to lend a hand. I won't let those Imperial dogs set foot in Alliance territory. I couldn't bear it if my village got caught up in the chaos of war.
I'll fight too. I've got to protect my little sis.
I will join as well. After all, House Ordelia was once dragged into an Imperial revolt. It ruined us.
Of course. I understand your motivation.
I'll fight too. It's time to take responsibility for my own future.
I don't want to run anymore. I hope I'll be of use to everyone.
We can do anything if we work together, Marianne.
What about you, Lawrence? Are you going to go back home to your scary father or what?
We cannot rely on Claude's scheming to lead us to victory. Therefore, I will remain. It is my duty to ensure Claude does not worsen the situation in the Alliance.
All of us are fighting for a different reason, but we share a common enemy. If we don't act, the Empire will crush us eventually. I say we stop them before they have the chance. So, Teach, will you help as well?
Yes.
Please do. I'm counting on you. Even if your ultimate goal is to find Rhea, it would be better to stick with us as you search. With you on our side, the Church will join us as well. That makes fighting the Empire a moral cause, which means it'll be easier to rally support. Above all, your knowledge and strength are indispensable if we hope to stand a chance against the Imperial Army. Without you, my schemes are nothing. Just words. Please, take all of that into consideration as you decide.
You're really laying it all on the table, aren't you, Claude? Well, all that aside, this place is a mess. We can't very well make our base in a ruin. And repairing it sounds like a lot of work. I wonder if anyone would be willing to help us out with that.
Can it be? You were alive all this time?
They haven't
Professor,
changed.
it is so good to see you again. My brother and I were worried about you.
Oh, thank the goddess. I couldn't bear the thought of letting Gerald down by not finding you.
Guess you lucked out. We've been looking everywhere for you, but I see Lady Rhea isn't with you. Damn.
Everyone was real worried about you, Professor. Cyril? Is that you? You've grown up, kid. Have you been looking for Rhea with the Knights?
Of course, without Lady Rhea, I don't belong anywhere.
Cyril, that's not... Never mind. We'll figure it all out.
Oh my, the Golden Deer House is together again at last. And all grown up. Well, for the most part.
I do regret that we were never able to hold a proper graduation for all of you students.
Why are you here? Probably?
Yeah, we don't want to be all Rhea the instant
that's
you
weird and
return.
creepy.
It is.
Why are you here?
It has been 5 years since Lady Rhea disappeared. We have devoted all of our energies to finding her. However, without being able to set foot in Empire territory, we are at a standstill. We had hoped that perhaps the Archbishop would return here on this day. That of the long-awaited Millennium Festival.
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case, though I don't suppose you had very high hopes in that regard. Even if she were able to return here, with the monastery in ruins, I don't think she would have felt safe enough to do so. Right, Hilda?
Yeah, this is an important location for the church. To think you've left it in such a state.
The danger to the locals, too.
That's true. Perhaps we've left it alone for too long. We've got to make things right.
I can clean this place up like new. It's not fit for Lady Rhea like this.
And leaving this place in ruins affects the safety of this area, too.
Agreed. There is also a great deal of valuable literature here.
Then let's do it. If we all work together, we can restore the monastery to its original beauty.
We will require the aid of skilled craftsmen, too. I shall seek out any such individuals who are willing to return to Garrick Mach.
Fantastic! I'll figure out how to split up the work, and then we can get started.
Oh, they very
That's-
briefly showed the pictures.
That's gonna be some spoiler portraits.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Guardian Moon. The Alliance Leader's Ambitions. Claiming the monastery at Garrick Mach as its home base, the Alliance army joins forces with the Knights of Seiros. Together, they begin to take up arms against the Adrestian Empire.
That was weirdly abrupt.
They had this... The guy that had ridden the deer skinning a wolf.
Well, we'd
and then
already
they had-
seen that.
Yeah, we had. That was the ancient portrait. Oh, probably for the Millennium Festival.
Oh, yeah.
You should check on their classes and weapons. Bling.
Good work, Hilda. You didn't do much manual labor, but you managed to rope the knights into helping us restore the monastery.
Thanks, Claude. But all I did was piggyback on your scheme. I saw your eyes telling me to make some magic happen.
Thank you so much for your help with the restoration.
Oh, please, it was nothing. We're just doing our part as former students.
I'm told you even routed the bandits. That job should have fallen to us. I'm sorry for the trouble.
Hey, don't think twice about it. We're all allies in the resistance against the Empire, right?
The Church is at war with the Empire, but let's be realistic. Wouldn't it be better for the Alliance to eventually submit?
The way I see it, the Emperor wants to take over all of Fódlan and destroy the existing order of the world. I can't see her allowing the Alliance to continue to exist. We're in this just as deeply as you are. Actually, we were hoping to use this place as a base. The Empire begs to be meddled with, and we're first in line.
What? Why would you want to make your base here of all places?
Garrick Mach is situated in the center of Fódlan, both geographically and spiritually. We want to secure this location while the Empire is still overlooking it.
I see. The Empire doesn't see this place as important at the moment because it's far from the front lines.
But if we simply decide that it's ours to occupy, that does nothing to inspire the hearts and minds of the people of Fódlan. Luckily, good old Teach has finally returned to us. If the Professor Rhea entrusted with the Sword of the Creator fights at our side, well now, that's a just cause anyone could get behind. What's more, here we are, working alongside the legendary Knights of Seiros. It smacks of divine providence, doesn't it? Can you feel it?
I have heard what you have to say, Claude. And you, Professor? Where do you stand?
What?
I will fight the Empire.
Oh, for a minute, I thought there was one option that was like, I will fight with the Empire. And I'm like, no, don't you dare.
I read it as I will fight Rhea. I'm like, what? What?
We both misread different options. But like, yeah, fighting the Empire is necessary in my opinion because sure, we can find Rhea, but we don't know what state she'll be in, and also Rhea may be kept by the Empire, so then if it's taken them 5 years and they couldn't find her, she's likely being held by the enemy and being experimented on and yeah.
On our own, we lack sufficient military strength. But with the help of the Alliance, the Archbishop said if anything should happen to her, that we should entrust the affairs of the Church to you. If you intend to fight alongside the Alliance, then I will follow you as well. Is that acceptable, Claude?
Of course. I can't think of anything more reassuring than having both Teach and the Knights on our side. Together, we'll stop the Emperor and her reckless ambitions.